Hello, this video will go over some additional settings within Zoom that will allow you a little bit more management on the back end when you are setting up meetings with your students. Right here, host video. So this means that you're going to start it with your video always on. Participant videos, you can either turn this on and off, and this means that they can change it during the meeting, but when they join, it always shows the video. Join before host, as said in a before video, I do not recommend using this. Password, I highly recommend using a password for all your meetings. You can require password for participants joining by phone if your meeting has a password. So mute participants upon entry, I would turn that on. In the meeting, chat. You can allow meeting participants to send message visible to all participants. Yes. Private chat. Allow meeting participants to send one-to-one message to another participant. I would turn that off. Auto-saving chats. This allows you to save the chats that are happening within your meeting so that you can have them downloaded. There's a feedback survey that you can send to your students at the end. Allow host to put attendee on hold, so you can temporarily remove an attendee from the meeting. Always show meeting controls during a meeting. Show Zoom windows during screen share. Here's screen sharing. Allow a host and participants to share their screen or content during meetings. Now, right here, who can share? Right now it's listed as all participants because sometimes you want to see what your students are sharing. However, if you don't want them to share their screen, you can choose host only. This means that only you are allowed to share your screen and show them what is on your screen. Students will not be allowed to share. This is completely up to you if you decide to do this. Okay. Allow participants to use annotation tools to add information to screen share. So this is where they can write on the screen. So you can take that off if you want to. So allow participants to share whiteboard during a meeting. So they can share the whiteboard. And you can say auto save whiteboard content so that you can save what students have done on the whiteboard. Remote control during screen sharing, the person who's sharing can allow others to control the shared content. Allow previously removed participants and webinar panelists to rejoin. I would not turn that on because if you had moved them out of the meeting, there is a reason why. You can do breakout rooms, closed captioning. They can replace their background with any selected image. These are just some of the, right here, waiting room. I am always going to have that turned on. These are just some of the settings within Zoom that give you a more depth of control when you are setting up meetings with your students or leading meetings with your students. And you can choose an email in any language. So you can email in English or in Spanish. All right there. Okay, so those are all the settings that are on the left side under the toolbar right here when you are actually in Zoom. If you have any questions, please let me know.